episode 89 tonight. We got another open panel. Just hasn't been on the ball with getting people to come on. And, just like I said, I blacked my head probably about a month ago now. And things have just been hazy. It's getting back to right. But just been trying to do little to make, see if all the things I was doing, like just maybe the stress caused my migraines along with knocking my head. So we've been doing these open panels. We'll get back to normal soon and get some guests on. But we got Prophecy and we got Vance, and we're just going to roll with it. How you going tonight, guys? How you doing?
Not bad.
Just chilling.
So we got the joke to get into today. I still going to do the joke. But why do women talk so much and men think so much? Because women have two sets of lips and guys have two heads.
Hey, yo.
Hey. That was a pretty good one. Shout out to my brother. He sent me that one.
Did he?
I didn't even look that one up. But what's up, Brave? First in. What's up, homie? Hope all is well.
What's up, Brave?
We got Ro up in here. What's up, Ro?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Shauna Connor. How's it going, Shauna?
Oh, Shauna's awesome. I love Shauna.
Hope everything's
What's up,
all
Shauna?
right. Big D, one of the sponsors. We appreciate your continued support. I hope your neck is getting well.
Right.
Brother Bosa, positive vibes sent that guy's way, him and his family.
What's
they're
going on, Aaron?
medical bills and all that. So
Yo, Shauna, bro. Shauna needs to stop playing and hop on one of these lives, bro. She's been my supporter day one. She's not once ever hopped on any of my lives, bro.
Links out
I'm feeling kind of disrespected. You need to hop on this live.
James Perry.
What's
What
up,
up, my
James?
dude? We got the Forge fam out there. John from More Forge. I think we had all the same games this week, John, but I picked the Steelers, who beat the Redskins. Or wait,
The
Commander. I keep wanting to call them the Redskins.
I
why not
can't,
just
we
call
can't
them the
talk.
Redskins? They've been the Redskins for how many years?
We can't talk about that to Keys, bro. Keys are
We
hardcore
won.
Commanders fans.
One. And you know what's funny about that? If you would put like the Jaden Daniels hairstyle and the little goatee on Keys, kind of look like each other.
Yeah,
they
little Key.
brothers. They kind of look alike. Just my observation.
What's up, John? How you doing, brother?
Will, PP Will, Python's on patrol.
What's up, Mitzi? Mitzi's also my other favorite person.
Got many names for me, anyways.
I noticed, bro. A lot of people didn't know, bro. When I noticed when Mitzi just was AFK for like a few months, bro, and I was like, "Where's my buddy Mitzi?" And now she's back, and I'm like, "Mitzi, I miss you." Like I noticed you were gone, Mitzi.
Right? She was. She took a little siesta, a little break. She's back around. There she is. What's up, Mitzi? Appreciate the support. Sammy! What's up, homie?
Sammy
from Bull Pythons. If you're not following Sammy, check him out.
Right?
Hell of a guy.
Awesome guy.
Go to the local shows around this area on the East Coast. You've seen him because he's got the bright pink shirts, and they're everywhere. He gives them out to everybody.
Yeah.
TY, what's up, my dude?
Sammy's a cool guy. What's up, TY?
We got Mission Morphs. What's up, John? Thanks for coming in.
John was on my live the other day. He's awesome, bro. Whenever he hops on a live.
Brother Jay.
He has a lot of cool Hingy Woma stuff.
Hey, what's up, brother?
I like
his son's working. I saw.
Freddie!
I don't know if I'd work it, but I like it.
What up, Fred?
I would like to have like a Hidden Gene Woma project that's in a certain line, like put it into the Hypo Clown project and just like run it.
We have a Hidden Gene Woma hat cloud female that we're just sitting on, deciding whether or not we're going to put anything to her. I just don't know what we would put to her.
Right.
There's David. What up, David?
Come
What's
on,
up,
dude.
David?
I don't join Reptiles now. He changed his name like I change underwear, but hey, that's his prerogative. That's what he wants to do. Let him change his name. I like a
Yo,
little
I'm
danger.
still waiting for that. I'm waiting for that homie hookup on that Xantic lace more forward. I was your day one supporter. Just let me know. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I told you, they were the first ones. They're the first ones that said lace was going to blow up. When I first met them, bro, reptile lovers of Wisconsin, back when they just started, they said you should put lace to your cinnamon leopard clown, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, what is lace? And they're like, you're gonna like it.
You're
I
sleeping.
slept on it. I slept on it. I slept on it, and hey, we got it now. But like, goddamn.
I slept on Desert Ghost, and now it's just like I really wish I would have put Desert Ghost a little bit more, built it into the projects a little bit more, like had
Yeah.
some hex in there.
Hey, no
I'm
matter
just
how
barely
much,
getting into DG.
no matter how much Team Hypo wants to hype over Desert Ghost, Hypo will never have the value that DG has, in my honest opinion.
Yeah. I don't think it'll ever have the value, but I mean, DG Hypo is just like a
Yeah,
state.
it's played
Like
together.
if you got Hypo, you need DG, in my opinion, to just make it its best snake. I
Let's
mean,
just
you could
say
put
this.
Hypo with Puzzle and Hypo with Sunset or whatever, but look at the Hypo DG snakes with the
Let me
combo.
just say this.
They're just amazing.
I bought every single DG I have because I wanted the DG and I want what is with the DG. I'm in the Hypo Clown project technically, but I've never bought an animal because it was Hypo. I bought the animal and it just happened to be Hypo with it.
Right. That's how I got into Hypo because I had so many hets, and it was just like, well, I might as well just get a visual.
Like all my Stranger stuff is Hypo. Eventually, I'm gonna make some Hypo Stranger stuff. It's not that I planned to. It's just inevitable. And then I got some double head DG Hypo stuff. A bunch of clown double head DG. So eventually, I'm gonna make some Hypo stuff. It's just gonna be unintentional on the way to my DG stuff.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just working in different things now, and I went through my collection, and sometimes you have to do this, but I wrote them all down. Like wrote all my males down, wrote all my females down, and kind of just tried to group them of what groups I want with, what male.
Yeah.
And I guess it's kind of putting a plan to it, but I mean, I don't know. I feel you have to have a plan nowadays. You can't just say, it's sitting there. I mean, I guess you can with some snakes, but I'm trying to move on from the snakes to the ones that are just sitting there.
Listen,
that's what I
let me
need to
tell you
do.
this. Look at James. Listen, Hypo and DG were around for the same amount of time, and since the very beginning, DG was more valuable than Hypo. Like everyone, I'm just saying, bro. Look at Hypo's getting the DG treatment that the DG got. The DG got. Look at DG used to be just like Hypo. It wasn't like, and then people came around and said, "Oh, DG is the next best thing," and now it's overworked. And then it's going to be the same thing with Hypo. They're going to be hyping it up, and then eventually be like, "Oh, Hypo's overworked. Don't work Hypo." It's the pattern. It's a pattern with people that just follow trends.
Project. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Hypo looks better if you want oranges and whatnot, but if you want contrast, DG's better. It just depends on what you want in your animal. No, you can make argument 2 or 4, but I think if you're looking for overall, just like the end of the day, people want their animals to keep their baby color, and there's only one gene that allows the animal to keep their baby color, and that's DG. I'm just saying.
All right. So Brave said, I have a question for you, John, from Warforge. What are some of your dream ball python zone? Anyone could answer that in the chat, but like right from day one, like I wanted to make a super gravel ultra male clown. That was just something that said A1 I want to make. So I'm still shooting for that one day. I've seen a super gravel ultra male, and that thing's amazing. So I just want to see clown on top of it because I think it'll be really freaking cool.
Right.
What up, Rudy?
Ken, you can share your screen, right?
If
You can
you
set.
put something up on the bottom, I could do it.
How do I do that?
What's up,
I
man?
might be able to, but I might screw it up.
I don't know. How do I do? I'll send it to
You
you.
could send something to me, and I could put it on. I know
Yeah,
how to
I'll
do
send
that.
it.
Send it to me on IG, and I'll do it. Like Vance, if you want to answer that, you can. I mean, and so Devin, you too as well.
Let me send
I just
you.
want to get it out there that we're at 20, so we got to do this first.
Uh-oh. Truffle shuffle.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Even though we had a couple bounce out the room, so they missed it. They'll be back. You know they will be. But,
I sent you pictures. I sent you a picture of my favorite stranger that I've made this year so far.
all right.
And it looks like a freeway. It looks like a freeway almost. It's kind of weird.
I don't even know what my dream snake would be. I got so much stuff in mind. I don't know.
Oh, I'm making my dream snake this year. Thanks, shout out to KG. Me and KG from Bob Project doing a split clutch. His stranger clown het DG to my Enchi DG het clown. So hopefully some stranger clown het, stranger DG clowns, stranger Enchi DG clowns.
I'm going to mute my mic
Nice.
for a second because I got to get on with my phone to add that. And if I don't, it's going to whistle and stuff. So I'm going to mute my mic.
But yeah, so stranger DG clowns. That's my dream snake, and we're. If the odds are good, I'll make that. We'll make that this year, and then next year I will make stranger DG Batmans. Because my Batman het DG female will be ready next year. She's 1,000 grams right now. I could probably pair like in spring if I want to, but I'm gonna hold off. Hopefully for like a male from that split clutch. That's kind of my plan.
Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping. I want to hit the ultra male hypopide clown.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna be a tough one. That's a lot of recessives, but I don't know. There's other stuff too I want to get.
Your odds would be 0 if you don't try. So the fact you're trying gives you a chance.
Right?
A lot of people talk about, oh, how horrible the odds are, and you shouldn't try, bro. The odds are 0 if you don't try. Look at Zach Sumter, and Zach Sumter from Pi's Life. He paired a triplet to a triplet and made 2 Exantic Clown Pies when it was like a 1 in 62 to make the triple head, bro. People need to stop worrying about the odds and actually just put the stakes together, and you might be lucky. You might make 3 or 2. You might make just 1. You might make none. But you will make none if you don't try.
Right. Like you said, it's all about just trying and doing it. It's like that one guy, he hit the 3 or 4 recessives. I want to say it was all 4, but I know it was at least 3. It was like at least a hypopide clown, but I think it might have even been ultramel in there. But
it was a quad. Yeah, it was an ultramel hypopod clown. He put a quad hat together, got the quad hat, 2 triples, I think 2 doubles. Yeah. It was nice. I mean, heck, I put the triple hat together this year and got 2 doubles. So
and he got that 1.1 from Aussie.
Ultramel, I've been tempted to do Ultramel, but it's like I just haven't done it because we got Exanthic, we got DG, we got Hypo, we got Cryptic, we got Krypton, we got Cloud, we got and that's about it, man. Like I don't know if we want to work in that recessive.
Right.
But our main focuses are Exanthic, Hypo, Desert Ghost. and clown, basically, and
Nice.
all in between. We had clown pied stuff, but then decided it wasn't that interesting what we wanted to do, so we kind of
Right.
sold our clown pied stuff.
Yeah, like I can't wait. I mean, I definitely want to hit the four gene combo in that, but there's so many other stuff too. I mean, that I want to do different codoms and things added into it,
Low,
or
low key.
even
Our
like
oh, go bad, my bad.
oh, go for it.
I said low key. Our most exciting stuff isn't even our DG stuff. We have a chance to make
Oh, that's bad.
black pastel chocolate Hayabusa
Damn, nice.
clowns that are het VPI. Oh, you see the picture? Where did the picture go?
I know that
Uh,
thing was badass.
oh, wait, that's our Core Glow GHI NC Stranger het clown female.
Oh yeah.
I was doing it
And
to make sure it stayed because the last time I did it, it didn't stay.
it didn't stay.
So I wanted to make sure it
Oh,
stayed.
there.
But there's picture one.
Okay, there. See, look at that is NC Core Glow GHI Stranger het clown, bro. It looks like a freaking banana. It looks like a Core Glow freeway, but it's the stranger that causes that, like the pinks. You see, you got the purples
Yeah.
and it's orange, bro. It's so freaking nice, man. And I
That is
swear,
impressive.
my favorite thing, bro, my favorite thing on the stranger stuff has been the banana and coral glow stuff, because you just get these nice oranges and you nice just purples, bro. It's I can't wait till she's breeder size, man. It's just she's
I want to work
she was
stranger
the
and ultra
biggest.
male for sure.
Stranger stuff, bro. I remember like 2 years ago when Stranger was like 10,000 a piece. It was like I looked at that, I was like, man, I'm never gonna be able to afford Stranger. But then one day, my buddy just Amos hit up. It was like, hey, bro, I'll sell you this mail for like 3,500, and we said bet, and we just threw it to everything. Just
Right?
threw it to everything, and we got Stranger clowns. We got the Stranger Banana stuff. We got Stranger Banana clowns. We got a lot of Stranger clowns this year. We're gonna have some Stranger OD clowns, some Stranger Spot Nose clowns, bro. It that male. We've been pairing them since last October of last year. Ever since he's went from 600 grams in October to 1,200 grams right now, and he constantly eats, constantly locks. He's never gone off food. He's just been arguably our best male ever in terms of just breeding. A lot of males will go off food. A lot of males will stop breeding, but nope, he locks every time we put him in. He eats every time we
Right.
feed him.
This is the snake that really got me into Hidden G Woma.
Oh, I dig that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's crap. What is it? I think it's a Hidden G Woma Calica DG.
I was gonna say it looks calico.
I think that's what it is. Hidden G Woma Calico Desert Ghost.
Hey,
It's on Morph Market right now for a fair price. Hissy Fit, Doug Necker, the one that produced it. Awesome guy. Has been on the show. Always happy to shout out a good dude. But yeah,
Nice.
if that guy sits there for too long, I might have to snag him.
Also, quick plug, on December 11th, I'll be going on Morph4's show for my first interview without Eddie. Oh, Eddie's going to be on there just to sell snakes, but it's going to be my first interview without actually, Eddie stuff.
Going solo.
So not that I wouldn't want him there, just trying to, a lot of people say that I just kind of don't do nothing, so just kind of just set the record straight and kind of just talk about.
Right.
It's
if you and Eddie has some kind of deal and someone has a problem with it, you know they're probably just jealous. That's the thing. Like jealousy is a fickle bitch, and people let it eat them alive, and they shouldn't. What's up, Carlos? Elevated Morphs, working that mile hygiene out there in Denver.
At the end of the day, you know, no matter what it is, my I have influence in this hobby, whether or not people like it or not, bro. Like, look at it was because of me that I said. Well, I suggested Darian. I suggested that Darian do the $100 free shipping credits for the people that are affected by the hurricane, the pro memberships. I'm the one, that, like I do a lot of things, bro, and not a lot of people don't know. A lot of people in the circles know. Where am I? I live in Wisconsin. I'm from Madison. I'm from Madison, bro. you know, I'm from Madison, but no, like I do all the social media stuff. Like I would say, like looking for example, my relationship, and I don't talk about my relationship with Darren, because Darren Cool, he's given me Eddie. We got free pro membership. We've had them for a while. I'm an official affiliate of Morph Market. You know,
Yeah.
I've been that way. And a lot of people were upset about that because a lot of people were saying, like, how are you affiliate of Morph Market and you're not a real breeder? I'm like, well, I'm just because well, to be fair, I don't really know how I got it, but I've been doing my part. But it's Milwaukee 414. What's up? But no,
I don't know. I
I
just do what I do, and
yeah.
if the community says I'm part of it, then I'm part of it. I just
But
don't
look
worry
at
about what people
yeah,
think.
but look,
I'm
but
going to be
this,
me,
Exactly.
no
but
matter what.
Yeah.
But Ken, you've gotten to me with suggestions, and people come with me with suggestions, and I take those suggestions right to Darian, and then Darian implements those. Like
Yeah.
if that ain't clout, then I don't know what is. If that's not helping my community the way I can,
Well,
like what
well,
it
reach
is.
out to Darian and say, "Hey, LMK Reptiles tried to get a hold of you to get a sponsorship for a show. I think you should
I've
look into
already
it.
did
Just,
that.
just tell him to
I
look
talked
into
to
it.
him. I talked to him about you and DJ show, and he said he would look into it. He already said he
Just
would look
ask him to
into
look
it.
into it because I mean he don't know me from
I
Adam, and
did.
I
I did.
reached out to him and said something about it because I mean I'm a believer in Morph Market. Heck, I
I
used to
said
report on the Morph Market
I
News.
said specifically, I said the three shows that he needs to look at is RWO, Off the Plate, and Keys and Wiz's show too. Like obviously, I said I don't speak for any of them. I'm just saying that like I don't speak for any of them. I'm not there like
Right.
there, but I just said if I were to sponsor shows, these would be the four shows that I sponsor. And then another thing is like I would say this: a lot of the social media stuff, like Eddie didn't want to do any of the social media stuff. He kind of wanted to stay in the background. And
Right.
I kind of pushed, I kind of pushed him. I pushed him. Freaking. Oh no, my man. I kind of pushed Eddie onto social media, and I got him on Instagram, and I got him. You know, what the hell? What the? Your mic, Ken. Your mic is messed up, brother.
You sound like the devil right now.
No, sorry. Bro, you're right.
Sounds like a monster or something, huh?
But my point is, and then look at some of the edit things, bro. A lot of people.
You know what?
Bro, your mic. Are you possessed? Bro, I think he's possessed, brother. Bro, mute your mic real quick, brother. All right, all right. All right, it's all good. No, but another thing, I think another thing I'm trying to say is, I don't know, and that how I say this, truthfully, man, I'm in this hobby more for the friends. I love the animals. I'm in this hobby more than the friends and the actual animals at this point. Like, I spent, I've spent so much of my money and my time just on just like helping out friends and helping out things. And I don't ever ask for anything to get back. Like, I don't ask like,
Right.
like I do things out of impulse. Like, when the whole thing with Stan and his wife went down, and like after the auctions and whatnot, I approached Stan privately and I was like, "Hey, Stan, I know you want this rainbow stuff. I spent $2,500 on like a hypo a butter hurricane hypo hat rainbow mail for him, and he never even asked me to do it. And I just
Nice.
spent that money on him, and I was like, here, bro. I know you're going through it right now. It might not help, but I can't hear you. Can't hear you, Ken. But like shit, like how I say it, like I feel like at the end of the day, bro, people can have their opinions of what they want about what I do and what exactly I do. But one thing that people can't say is that I don't give to this community whenever I can, and that's the most important thing. It's not what you do for the it's not what you do in a personal level. It's what you give to the community. As long as you're giving to the community in a positive way, no one should care about what your role is and what you do and if you're being. Because let's be fair. Everyone who says you're not real, look at a kid can breed a ball python. You just put one ball python, male ball python with female ball python in the cage together, and eventually they're going to breed. It's not rocket science.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science to breed these
Pretty
animals.
cool.
Okay now? Can you hear me? Is everything
You're
all
okay
good?
now.
Yeah, but it's
You're
low
okay.
now, the volume,
All right,
but it sounds
because
clear.
it said
Yep,
my
you're
mic
good
come
now.
unplugged, so I'm having a
We can,
wire issue because it didn't really
You're
come
good.
unplugged. Just one of my endings are. I'll have to go get a new USB.
it's all
We'll
good
run
right
through
now.
this episode.
I will say that I'm sorry, Sports, for not mentioning you. It's weird. To be fair, I've been kind of hesitant of mentioning who he should sponsor because it's like some people are supported, some people are sponsored by Redline, and I'm not trying to like cause issues for people and their sponsors because Morph Market has their shipping thing and Redline. And I don't know if people are sponsored by Redline what if Redline sponsors would be okay with having them sponsored by Morph Market type shit. You feel me?
Right.
Because
Exactly.
it's like there's a lot of intricacies when it comes to sponsorships, and that's why I don't like to speak really for anybody when it comes to suggested sponsorships because I don't want to mess with the money. I don't want to mess with no one's money.
I mean,
Right.
RGI
Step on
sponsors
shoes
you.
or
Shout out
anything.
to RGI. So when someone asks me where to get their shed tests at, I'll of course I'll say RGI. But I also
Yeah,
like to throw in there. There's nothing wrong with Charlie. Charlie's a good dude. You know what I
I
mean? I can't
feel
say nothing bad about him.
I've always said I think it's I don't think that in my opinion I don't think sponsors should be like that. Like if it like for example, like when I noticed, for example, and I'm just going to say this is my personal opinion. When Morph Market shipping came out, what happened? A lot of Redline sponsors came out and did videos like, "Do we even need Morph Market? Morph Redline is a white glove service. That's why you should use Redline instead of Morph Market." And not saying Redline told them to say it. Obviously, I'm not saying none of that, but it just felt like very hypocritical because when Redline came out, they did the exact same thing that Morphmark is doing, and and I don't get the I don't get the frustration or the anger that Morphmark is doing the same thing. If that makes sense.
Right.
I mean, it, now you got to put yourself in this like Robin's shoes. Put yourself in Robin's shoes and that, and someone's gonna, you know, threaten a big part of your shipping. Of course, you should come back and say something because I mean, if Darian finds a way to make this easier on the shipper or the person getting the snake, then he could corner the shipping market very easily.
You know what's
Because
complaint about
all
was?
there, if he can incorporate that all together,
Look at you know what the number one complaint was? Is that it was the $250 insurance, but they just raised the $5,000 insurance. So now they can't even complain about it. And next week they're going to raise it to 10,000.
So
So now it's going to be
Morph Market went from $250 up to $5,000 now.
yeah, up to $5,000 insurance, and they're going to, in the next couple of weeks they're going to move up to 10 to 10,000 insurance. So it's going to be safe. The only difference is there's less over. The real reason why Morph Market shipping prices are cheaper is because there's less overhead, there's less employees working, and there's less people that they have to pay.
Red lines, business more or less.
Everyone's good. Like Redline's good. Shipping Reptiles is good. At the end of the day, it's about saving money for companies. We're not here. Yeah, exactly.
I will say this: I've been using Redline like since I started, and every time I've had a problem, it's been within 2 or 3 minutes someone's getting back to me.
I will say this though.
Through Ship Your Reptiles, and it took someone an hour to get back to me. So between those two, that's my experience, and that's all I could speak from. But I lean towards Redline. But
I will say this though. Like, look at Chana's comment about yes, I get it. And then I believe, in my opinion, and I get why people will defend their sponsors, obviously, and sponsor. But I believe that if you have to be dishonest, not even dishonest, if you can't even be unbiased, even if regardless of your sponsor is, like, I feel it should be okay to be sponsored by Redline or any of their shipping companies and say Morph Market has lower prices right now, but that's not okay for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay to say that because you're sponsored by Redline, and that's an issue. I feel like it shouldn't be an issue to be honest about what the situation is in the moment just because you're sponsored by somebody, if that makes sense.
Right.
Too. Come on now.
Robin, Robin was actually there for both of them. But I'm just saying, if I'm ever going to be sponsored by somebody, like, look at this. I'm sponsored by Morph Market, and I've gone here, and before Morph Market shipping, like, I've gone here and I said Charlie, I've went supported our Gray Riders, even though I'm technically sponsored by Morph Market. Morph Market is affiliate of RGI, or RGI is affiliate of Morph Market. But I've went out and said, hey, go use Charlie. I've never gotten any backlash from Darian about, hey, you shouldn't say Gray Riders better than RGI, blah blah blah. That's all I'm saying. I think you should be able to speak the truth of the moment and not get backlash from your sponsors, or not feel like you have to make out a video to defend your sponsors in certain situations.
Right.
RGI has never said anything to me about talking good about Charlie, because I can't say nothing bad about the guy, and I won't.
Exactly. But I find that some sponsors are really kind of sensitive about that. I found some sponsors, they'll be like, don't say nice things about the competition. Don't say, and I just think we should have a right to the truth, regardless of if it helps us or not. People should have the truth.
About more what we do as a person than what everyone else is doing. If you just did and did what you thought was right, whether you want to tribute to, the community or push US ARC, which, shout out to US ARC. Everybody should be a member of US ARC. Without them, we couldn't be doing this. They could take this from us any day. And US ARC should fight for that. So go support them. What are you doing? Get out.
I will say this though. At the end of the day, all three shipping companies are amazing. All three are amazing. It's really up to you who you support. Not one is not better than the other. There are some that are cheaper than others, but there's some more value. There's more values than money. A lot of people value Robin because of his customer service and the relationships, and that's completely okay.
And he
I'm never going to sit here and tell you.
for service.
I'm
I mean,
I'm
100%.
never Yeah, I'm never going to sit here and tell you not to use somebody because there's nothing bad I can say about Robin. There's nothing bad I can say about Chad at Shipyard. There's nothing bad. At the end of the day, I just look at it like I think I think things would be better if we. I think the hobby would be better if we didn't always have to pick a side. If it wasn't always this or that. If it, why can't? Why does it have to be Charlie or RGI? Why does it have to be Morph Market Shipping or Redline? Why does it have to be Hypo or Desert Ghost? Why does it have to be this or that? Why can't we
Yeah,
not
do what you want.
why can't it be all? Why can't it be everything, man? Why does there always have to be some sort of division, whether what little or what
Right.
not is like? Why can't we just be for anything that benefits us at the moment? If Redline's prices are cheaper for me at the moment, I'm gonna use Redline. If Morph markets are cheaper for me I'm gonna use Morph. Right. If Charlie's cheaper for me at the moment, it benefits me at the moment, I'm gonna use Charlie. If RGI is cheaper, it benefits me at the moment, I'm gonna use whatever benefits me at the moment, bro. And it's there's no side. I'm neutral, bro. I'll always be neutral. I'll
This
use
is
whatever benefits me at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
an
like
opportunist.
this
I'm
is me.
opportunist.
I'm cheap. I'm gonna go who's the cheapest, like no matter what. I'm cheap.
Yeah. That's one thing though, like you said though, Ken, like I gotta say I haven't used anybody else. So, I mean, I can't speak for like them, their customer service or whatever at any other company, but like Redline, they are pretty good about it. When I contacted them, I was having an issue and they contacted me pretty quick. In fact,
It's quick.
I think it was they had sent me an email and I didn't notice it. And so I was like, man, I've been waiting for a minute. And it wasn't nothing like that they had done. It was just with a link issue. I couldn't find it. And so I, I hit up Robin and he got a hold of me real quick. And he's like, yeah, I'll send you the deal. Got it all
Hey,
set up for me.
elevated.
And then
Elevated.
I looked and I seen in the email that they had contacted me already, and I was like, oh, never mind, Robin, they did contact me and all that. So like they were pretty quick about it, even.
Look at this.
Elevated. Real quick. Elevated. Before
What's
you
up,
use it,
Justin?
bro. If you use code Inky, elevated. If you use code Inky, you get one free shed test with the shed test. You get one buy and shed test, get one free. Code Inky.
Nice.
They're at some kind of concert.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, Justin, if you're talking.
He's at a Taylor Swift concert, obviously.
Hi, Alex. I kind of see you.
I think at the end of the day, we are a free country. Go wherever we want. I just think that there shouldn't be a side. There shouldn't be sides. You should be able to just go wherever you want to at a time and not be like, you know what I'm saying?
Make your own choice.
Right.
Oh, look at Eric. I appreciate you, Eric.
Like you said, whatever works for you at the time.
You gotta put Inky in the notes on Morphberg. You gotta put in the notes with the shed test, and then you put the test that you want for free. So you put Inky, and then you put the test the test that you want for free in there, not on the label where you put the chest, where you put the jeans in. It's in the notes.
Code Inky, INKY.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Try it out.
I should be getting a code soon for I would say 65% off first 3 shipments with Morph Market Shippings. They're just working on it. It's going to be the code's going to be HRA. Well, it's going to be
like I said, I'm rolling with the cheapest. Whatever the cheapest that I have to pay for, that's what
I will say this. Morph Market has also increased the rates. So instead of being 65 off, it's now 72% off
Oh shit!
shipping for through 2020 through the end of this year and through the 2025. It's going to be 72% off.
Nice. That's why the snakes I'm getting in tomorrow, they're actually being shipped through Morph Market. I just seen today on the email, it was
Yeah.
saying that Morph Market shipping it. So that'll be my first Morph Market shipment or that I received from them. But
I should I I sent Ken a label through Morph Market, the cheapest snake over, and there was issues on my end because I got Eddie's name wrong twice, but besides that, there was no other issue.
And then I'm a owner and I messed it up, so I didn't correct the right thing.
It's all good. It was all good. It was all good.
Yeah, then Eddie had to drive like 3 hours to get it. It wasn't all
No,
good. They like
no,
shipped
no,
it
no,
to,
no, 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 no. It went to the right one. It says no. The iguana he ordered went to Illinois, so he had to drive to
oh,
Illinois to get the iguana, and then go back to the Milwaukee one to get the snake that you said.
see, I thought he said my package
Hey,
went
yo,
to.
Misty, you gotta work on your grammar. You gotta work on your grammar, Misty. I'm fucking.
Oh, pause.
I'm,
We're gonna hit pause.
I'm sorry, I got a dirty mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
not really. It was spelt the way that you were thinking.
Get your fired up.
Yeah, man, you need to calm down. Yo, what's up, Eric?
What's going on?
What up, Eric?
Oh,
Listen,
Eric,
Chomsky,
yo, yeah,
you were real
yeah.
close to not getting that, is all I'm saying.
Real
Hey,
close.
I love you. I love you, man. I appreciate your generosity. I'm super excited for her, man. I'm so glad she's a female too.
Yeah.
Prophecy's blushing.
Damn, hey yo, hey damn, Miss Missy standing on business. She said, I meant what I said.
No way. Damn.
Hey yo, this is the PG
Oh, wow, Mitzi.
friendly stream.
I meant what I said.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Yo, Eric just had a banger freaking clutch, bro.
That's a tough.
Eric just, yeah, bro. And it was just generosity, and I appreciate it because he didn't have to do it. So during Bosa's auction, I misread the animal for auction. I still ended up paying anyways because obviously I bid on it, but I gave it away. And Eric was like, "Yo, man, I'm hooking you up with something from this clutch since you did that." Blah blah blah. I'm like, bet, And he showed me this one egg, bro. And I the moment I saw the egg, I'm like, bro, I want that shit right now. I want that shit. And
It's
That
nice.
one was talking to you.
it was talking to me, man.
It was talking to
got
me
the
too, but oh man, of my word, what happened is he thought the snake he jumped on was that DG clown, and it wasn't. And I said, I got you.
Yeah, yeah. It's chocolate too, and Eddie loves his chocolate stuff, bro.
Yeah.
But hey, yo, someone put Mitzi timeout, bro. She got me all flustered and shit, bro.
I'm pretty sure it's pastel leopard, chocolate etchy, double head DG clown, pos head
What's up,
hypo.
Mickey? Thanks for coming
I
in.
did call Justin earlier, and I sent him a picture, and he thinks that's what it is too.
It's got a
I want
crazy
to get a
pattern
check out.
too.
I want your guys' opinion whether it has chocolate in it or not.
Chocolate's such a very polymorphic gene, bro. It's random. So like for example, the chocolate that Eric produced looks different than the chocolate that we've produced. Our chocolate's more reduced. His is more patterned, but there's still similarities like the blushing and like the chocolatey pattern.
Right.
It's definitely wild, that one.
Yeah,
Missy, you can just hit me a message.
damn, Eric trying to riz Mitzi up. I see you, Eric. He said, hit me in my DMs.
Right?
Yep. I got you, Mission Wars. Whenever I see that, I'm like, well, you guys already got that stuff.
Here Bosa here, bro. Yo, Bosa here. He bullied me into buying a nanny. Then I ended up buying the nanny that apparently everyone wanted from Ashley. Oh, look at that. I wouldn't say that's chocolate.
Huh. What? No, what'd you buy it as, Ken?
I made it. It tested for visual clown, had hypo.
Oh yeah, you can see the clown pattern and the head's messed different.
Look,
But look, it's got eye
Oh
stripes.
wait a minute. It tested for visual clown?
it
Yeah.
is a visual. Some visual clowns do have eye stripes. It's just the genes can affect it, man.
See how
Like,
it comes up onto her head though on both sides?
Pull it back a little bit. There it is.
yeah,
Oh,
it's a clown head stamp. It's just the eye stripes are just weird, but it's not. It's not always.
Yeah, but the one side looks worse than the other. The one side, you're like, no way.
Listen, I will
But
say this.
leopard black pastel and Mojave was in the clutch known. And I guess mahogany can be in there because I'm getting a couple black pastel, what I think is they're looking more mahogany than black pastel, but some look black pastel, not mahogany. So I'm maybe both genes are in it. But then
No,
I got this.
it's not black pastel. It's not. It's not mahogany. It could be
Wookiee.
blade. Could be blade and something. With the busy blade.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard
I will
because
say.
like the way you're set up and you're lighting your camera and your stuff, so we're not getting an accurate look on it. Whereas, like when I sent props to them pictures, I couldn't get much better pictures than what it was. They were accurate on point.
Justin
I
Timberlake.
say run the panel. I say run the pattern. I will say this though, Abusa. Look at bro, the y'all bullying me into buying nanny. I'm like, bro, I don't know how to ID nanny, so I'm just going to buy a fucking super nanny, so I don't have to ID any of it. I just know.
Hey Devin, it's kind of crazy though because if you think about that clown I kept, how weird the pattern is on the side, it
Yeah,
don't really look like a
yeah,
clown. It could be
yeah.
chocolate.
It could be another line of chocolate too. It could be Garcia, it could be Raven. I don't know. I've just seen a lot of chocolate stuff and the common like effect of chocolate is that you get reduced pattern in cloud and you get like drippy teardrops, and I don't see none of that in the animal. And that's what I'm saying. And the head's solid, and the head stamp is solid with chocolate. It's like a solid head stamp, like kind of like you get with cinnamon, kind of like you get with cinnamon clown.
But look at Wookiee.
Wookiee too.
Similar things and gives them freaking horns. And
send this head to Charlie. Send this head to Charlie. He has Wookiee, he has chocolate, he has all those. And here's the thing
on him.
Look, here's the thing with Charlie though. If you send him a picture of it and you say this thing is weird as fuck and you think it might be, he might just run it for free. Just so he can find out.
Dr. Ben about it when he was on. I showed him. I was talking to him about it, and he was just like, "That's the snakes I like. They're just you can't tell what they are. There's something there, but what? Where's it at? I mean, if you look at both of the parents."
I think genetics aren't simple, bro. Look at that. Look at the animal that Tommy produced. You know what I'm talking about, Eric? The one that looks super etchy clown, but tests as a het clown and one copy of Enchi. But it looks like a super etchy clown.
Yeah, that's
It's called genetic. It's genetic deletion, and a lot of people only think that there's parthenogenesis. There's genetic deletion where both sides of the parents fertilize the egg, but somehow some parts of the genome gets deleted, and you get what is called a visual-looking animal that's actually het. How many animals do you think have been sold that were actually that? And and people wonder why they aren't producing the way they should.
Right.
I got 2 clutches that aren't producing snakes that look like they should. So that's where I'm started out shed testing. That's going to be in the second round.
Where would our hobby be without shed testing right now? How many people? Just think about this.
Behind.
Back then, people forget that when you were proving out offsets, you had to hold back every single animal and then breed every single animal and then hold back those and then breed those. You'd have to hold back like 40 or 50 different animals just to prove out offsets back then. And you had so much byproduct.
Area really high price, especially the doubles and the triples, because you don't know.
People complain.
Still be higher price. Shed testing drove down some of the that's my opinion.
People complain about the price and how the prices dropped to shed testing, but would you rather have the price where it is now, or would you rather have the market with thousands and thousands of more animals because people are holding back things and breeding them instead of being able to test them? I've gotten rid of a lot of animals within the first few months because of shed testing that before I would have had to held back for 2 or 3 years and feed for 2 or 3 years just to find out there were nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just so you know, remember, Prophecy, that's possibly had hypo too.
I know. I don't care about hypo. Like I just I love.
All right, get rid of him. That can't
I'm sorry. No, listen, Eric. I have been just I would say non-consensually forced into the hypo project because all the shit I want has just been het hypo. So I got a bunch of het hypo stuff. I just never bought it because it was het hypo. I just had that.
I hope she is het hypo.
Yeah, James, how's it going?
Hey, if it's het hypo, bro, I'll send you back the hypo stuff. I'll send you all the hypo stuff.
I'll take that handout. You're saying I'll even drive to you, Eric. You don't even have to ship it.
I will say this: I am looking at a hypo that I would buy, and it's this True Ghost Het Clown female that Amos has listed. I'm kind of tempted.
I like True Ghost.
No, you mean let's be honest. VPI hypo, because True Ghost was a TSK termed like that. Yeah. They termed that saying.
If you want to be like that, then we can say any exotic pie that's not MJ isn't a real lightning pie, but everyone calls them lightning pies.
I'd like the MJ hypo. Do the MJ Xanthic Ghost?
Oh, you mean the Hey, how many people do you think GCR? Like, oh, GCR is different. No, it's just MJ. And then think about this. People are still in denial about Black Xanthic. They don't even mention TSK with Black Xanthic, even though they know they're the same.
I mean, it's a cool gene. No matter which way you look at it, it didn't change nothing. It's. I mean,
people are saying they don't even want to
even get darker.
No, people don't even say they don't even want to take the TSK project, which has been worked more, and incorporate some of that into like look at. I don't understand why you wouldn't take a gene stack TSK and throw it to a Black Xanthic. They're the same things. It's not like you're diluting anything. They're literally the same thing.
There might be something that Black Xanthic has in it.
They both have the dark phase. It's just the dark phase. It's just the dark phase. That's all it is. It's just the dark phase.
Yeah, if that was the case, then listen. If that was the case, they would pop out a lot more than what they do. I think that there's something in that gene on that allele or whatever that is kicking in that whenever both parents have that certain line of it, you get the dark phases.
So speaking of Adam from Proper Royals, real quick, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Eric, but he has a really nice popping video on his Instagram. Like, I don't know if you could look it up or if it's on his page, but if you want it, I have it saved because it was just a nice short clip that shows like how you got to roll your thumb into it to get the peens out. And it was the best I've seen personally, in my opinion. So if you want a popping video, hit me up. I got one, a decent one for you.
I will say this.
It was pretty good.
Can still line breed. You can still line breed and mix. It's called outbreeding, for example. You take a black Xanthic, you take the gene stack TSK, right? You breed that one time, and then you breed the animal result back into the black Xanthic, and you just keep line breeding that, and you're just getting that one generation to bring the genes in play. In line breeding, there's always outbreeding. You always outbreed at some point. Why not use a TSK to outbreed? I'm just saying.
So I still have a theory kind of with this. And it came up 2 times on this show.
It's come up.
It came up.
Wow.
Pause.
Damn,
I
they
heard that
fired
too,
shots
man.
at Misty. They have fired shots at Misty.
Twice on this show from other people to where they've created a super looking animal that tested as a single gene. I believe you get this oddity when you breed supers to supers.
And I wouldn't. Tommy's pairing wasn't a super to super. It's literally it's just called genetic deletion, and it's something that happens spontaneously.
Tommy's is a different situation.
No,
I guess no. I
guess
guess
it's
the same.
Walt,
but it's single.
all these
TY,
morphs are just mutated DNA that it happens. Like you could have the same animals in your collection, not bring in new stuff, not send out old stuff, anything, yada yada yada. Keep breeding your stock and stuff, and all of a sudden something pops up.
No, TY Wall Climber. You won't get double heads if you breed a TSK to a Black Xanthic. You'll get visuals because Black Xanthic is TSK. It is TSK.
But you know,
let me tell you this though, John Dag, JD Constriction, and this is something that he was breeding TSKs to Black Xanthics before the news came out. He already knew, and me and him talked about it for a while. And Eric, you remember when I showed pictures of John Dag sent me of him pairing this like TSK stuff to Black Xanthics? It's been known. It was just known from the higher ups.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That's what made that stormtrooper.
No, he didn't say the stormtrooper. The thing with the stormtrooper, bro, people keep wavering. He says, and I quote, "It's the shitty eater. That's why it hasn't bred. It eats like shit, bro. It's the worst eater he has." Morph Market isn't wrong. I think they have. It's just that it's the MJ and TSK test. The MJ, no. The Black Atlantic test isn't out yet, but as of right now, it's pretty much confirmed that they're the same. So that's why they haven't updated on Morph Market.
Yeah, Black Xanthic pops up on TSKs.
I heard 6 fingers and 6 toes was the most common oddity when you keep it in your family. One of the weird documentaries that I.
Look up the
I
art.
think you just get one eye. It's like a cyclops or some shit.
Yeah, well, listen, because they haven't updated it on Morph Market because it hasn't been
updated.
They haven't put once they put the Black Xanthic test out, then it's going to be pretty much confirmed.
It was doing that with Hypo and Orange Ghost too. If you say you have like a het Hypo and you put it to a het Orange Ghost, it comes up wrong. You got to use the same terminology. It comes up as you would get 50% ahead of both.
Yeah, Orange Ghost and Hypo are the same, even though it says they aren't on Morph Market. They're the same. That's why you got disclaimers when you look at
in black.
When you look at Black Xanthic, when you look at the genes that are confirmed the same, there'll be a label that says this has been confirmed to shed testing to be the same as.
Yep.
We'll catch you around, Bosa. Have a good night, buddy.
Have a good one.
The one thing that I was surprised was different, and I still don't believe that they're different, is they're saying that right now confusion and acid are different, and it's hard for me to believe that, but I can't doubt the science.
I have a couple of people that's saying they have both and they can see a difference. So,
yeah, it was just the other day on one of the shows too. We're talking about that. In fact, I think it was on the Thunderdome when what's his name? It was Derek, wasn't it? Yeah, Derek.
Yeah.
He texted Charlie or somebody, and he said that RGI or something was saying that they were different.
I know.
Huh.
Also, they said they said red stripe is allelic with acid and confusion. That's another
Well,
big thing that we're testing out. We're
I
testing
thought
out
they said
ourselves
it.
if it is.
I thought they said it could be. It's not proven yet.
It's not. It could be, but for the one clutch that they know of that was from a red stripe and acid, it came out. The odds were what it should be to be if it were real. Like there was
Yeah, but
only
one
there's red
clutch of
there
four
rest.
eggs is not
Was
enough
a
to
shock.
judge.
Yeah, but there was half red stripes, half red stripe, half acids, and no red stripe acids.
Yeah,
So
but one
the
clutch with
fact.
four eggs is not enough to.
Damn.
Yeah,
But
right.
hey, it's not enough. It's not enough to be definitive. But it coincides with the premises. It coincides with the argument that it is allelic because there's no normals. There's no normals, and there should have been one normal at least. There should have
Well,
been if it wasn't allelic, there should have
oh,
been one normal, and
you
there should have been one like red stripe acid.
can't go off of one clutch. I wouldn't
But
believe
you
that.
can't.
I would do it again to find out.
I'm just saying it again. Like the culture and the science adds up. They're on the same genome. Acid and red stripe are on the same gene. It's
I
pretty much
agree. It's
it
like Desert Coast. There's good lines and bad lines. If you get a good
Yeah,
line of exanthic, work it. If you get a good
yeah.
line
it's
of
not
Good
just
line
different,
of
RG.
Xanthic is TSK.
It's not just RGI saying it though. It's Canada saying that they're allelic too. So it's not
I
just
don't trust
RGI.
Canada because you can't. People are too nice. You can't trust people that nice.
Canada's pretty been on the ball. They were on the ball about the DG test. They were on the ball about the spot.
they've
They
been
did the
right about a
spotness
couple.
complex.
Oh, that doesn't
I
mean
think
anything.
it. I think I would bet money on acid and red stripe being a little. That's for what I've heard and for what I've heard from talking to them. I would
So does
bet.
that
I
mean
bet. I bet
confusion
money.
acid is a lily?
Yes, confusion acid, static, and red stripe are allelic. I would say, and I'm pretty confident. You
So
can
you
take.
say static is its own gene too, and just
Well,
allelic?
at this point, I don't really. At this point, it's pretty safe to say that they're all in the same complex. They're all
So
testing.
static is the same as acid or confusion. If they're saying if acid and confusion are different, what's
Static
static?
is the same. Static is the same as confusion.
All
It's
right.
never been tested. Can't say that. Everyone thought
From
acid
no,
was the same
Yes,
too.
no, for
static.
what I've been told, from Ben that they've ran the statics, the few statics that they've gotten, they've came back positive for confusion. I thought. What? Wait, no, let's came back acid. It came back acid. It came back acid. My bad. More Forge is right. It came static and acid are the same, but confusion is different.
See, I didn't know
So
this,
far,
so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
actually good to
to
know.
a
get a
lot of
clear
people,
answer.
a lot of people don't give static credit because they think Fred Kick is a dick. So then they no one likes Fred apparently, so they don't talk about static.
So
I've
that
seen
would
it. It
make
looks
me
pretty
want to get
good.
confusion over acid and static because confusion's a different one.
Static is the cheapest one if you want to look at the period price. It's just as good. It's just
They all look
apparently
good to me personally.
people don't like Fred Kick. They don't like Kickballs. His name is it's an awesome business name, Kickballs. Like I like that.
I'm going to buy the cheapest, the best looking one. The cheapest, best looking one is the one I'm going to buy.
Right.
Buy static. It's the least work though, too, though. It was I honestly I just found it weird that they were all found in the same time and there wasn't just and that's
Actually,
why
they
they
weren't
cut
really found at the same time because according to Fred, they bred something together and the static popped out and they tried that breeding and it didn't reproduce another one.
Static came out in 2006, Confusion came out in 2008, and Acid came out in 2012.
But I'm just saying that that's how you said same time, so that would be the same year
I
technically.
mean,
So
within there, they were within the same kind of like time frame of each other, where it's like I would have been dubious of if someone came out with the Acid say just if having seen Confusion at that time, like they look the same. Like how you know it's different, at least back at that time.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of people, why is it with these new names and whatnot, bros? A lot of people don't seem to do the work anymore to prove out new genes, and they just
No,
name
they're always
things.
quick to jump the gun. They think they got
Yeah.
something right off the bat, and they want to just get that notoriety.
And
Uh,
just as guilty as they are, though, so are these exporters from Africa that we're getting from. Like, you guys don't think
yeah.
that they're they're breeding their own stuff too, but you don't think they're sending out similar looking snakes to different people that they know maybe don't like each other by social media stuff, and just saying, hey, this is the only one that's there. Da 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 da. Example: Coral Glow banana being the same. And
I
they
will say
Yeah.
this. The gorilla was the biggest flop of this there because when it came out that all the nice gorilla stuff was HRA blackhead combos. The Guardian gorilla just failed because the super doesn't look nice.
who
The
the
single
fuck is
gene isn't that
Greg?
impressive.
I wanted to get the gorilla, but then when I found out about it, I was like,
It's not just HRA though. The gorilla is a gene itself, but it's
It's
just
not
they're not.
nice without HRA. It's not
It,
nice without
it's not
HRA.
all that in general.
and it's still like
I
I,
feel
five to
bad
seven
for
grand.
Glenn. I feel bad for Glenn. He paid 8K for a gorilla, bro, just to find
Yeah,
this out. He sold it to Justin.
over
He
10
But
sold
grand
it
they're
to
still
Justin.
they're
too.
still like five,
Burnt
six, seven
twice.
grand.
Well, they're not going to sell for those prices after the video came out. After the video came out that the nice stuff with HRA, it kind of just fell apart.
Right.
It's done now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm glad I didn't waste my time. I would have been pissed.
Hey, Eric, you see that animal me and Eddie just bought?
yeah,
That's worth 8 grand at least, something like that,
hey,
not gorilla.
I do like if you produce something and ever have one that's available, I need me a male stranger without pastel. Just saying.
I got you, brother. I got you, brother. I'll put. I should have some. I think, honestly, bro, my dream in the next 4 years is Stranger DG Exantic Clowns. That is what I'm working towards. I got the stuff. We got all the pieces to make it happen. We got two breeder ready clownhead VPI females. We got a hurricane clownhead VPI male, so we can make those this year. And then just gotta get the DG Stranger Clown part, and then I'm just good. Um,
Yeah.
uh, bro, people say wait 3 to 5 years to breed your females. Well, I'm breeding my females within the first 12 to 24 months.
I ain't waiting no 5 years to breed a female. Crazy.
Nah.
People told you that shit to set you back, bro. A lot of
Yeah,
stuff that
that's
I was
just
told, a lot of stuff they tell, bro, they tell you to hold you back. They don't want you to succeed, bro. A lot of stuff, bro. Look, at people told me that feeding.
What's
Look
up,
at
Greg?
we feed our animals every 3 to 5 days. People said that was power feeding, but not because of someone that they like says it, bro. They take it as a gospel. I was saying that shit for years. I'm just not the right messenger, it seems.
I
Nope.
feed
Yeah.
mine every week, every 7 days. That's what I do. I don't know.
Like, look at Eric. Look at
Everybody's
Eric.
got
Look
their
how
own
many
way of doing
people. Look how many people shit on me because I came out and said that I feed the animals. Me and I feed the animals like every 3 to 5 days. And then when KG came out the other week and said he did the exact same thing, bro, they were all just meat riding. Not disrespect to KG, obviously, but it was just hypocritical. Just hypocritical, bro. Hypocritical. Just hypocritical.
I'll agree. There's some hypocrites out there, but it goes back to what I said right in the beginning. Like it's jealousy. Like I feel the people that give you a hard time because you and Eddie have your arrangement. There are people that are jealous that they're not in that situation.
Hey, I guess they might as well start calling me out too because this clutch that I just had, same type of deal. I didn't have
Hell,
I didn't have
I
my
sent
hands
out
on a
like
single one
over
of them
half of my
snakes.
breeder females this year
Here's
to
the
other.
honest truth. Here's the honest truth. I know more about these animals doing what I'm doing, which is almost nothing right now with them. I know more about these animals than they do, and they're with their animals every day.
I'm
Say
just
what you
trying to
will.
get genes that I can't afford into my collection, and if I have to let someone else breed a female for a year or two, then okay.
And it's
But I
beneficial.
that I don't have.
So think about this: how many people do you think would spend the money that I do on these animals and just let people get into the project freely? Not many. Like, how many people do you think offer free stranger pairs? Like Eric, how many people do you think would just walk up to you, hey, you want to get in the stranger for free? Just send me a female. Like,
Very few.
I
Very few.
I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I think, truthfully, I really was an advocate for collabs, and I think I started the trend of more collabs because I've been about collabs since 2019, and I always was down for it.
Me too.
You know, and
I'm down too.
I
I'm
just
down.
think
Helps out.
Around.
it's just at the end of the day, it's more about bringing your fellow breeders up than the money. It's never been about the money. For if I really cared about them, I would have stayed playing competitive video games and not gone into this ball python stuff, bro. It's the money means little to me, man. The money means little to me. Like I could have spent thousands of dollars
I can't
on
afford.
PCs and cars and stuff.
What's up,
Look
Jamie?
at I spent almost $20,000 so far, and look at we haven't made a arguably I haven't made a profit on my end yet, and I don't care.
All right.
I don't care. Like I'm happy that Eddie's having success. I'm happy that we're staying on the process. Like I know the time will come when we make our stuff, bro. People just.
I was going to give away a T-shirt tonight, but we're
I was
already
wondering about that. I almost
chose.
asked you about 15 minutes ago.
So we'll do it next week because we're going to get ready to wrap things up here. We're about 15 minutes after an hour or an hour longer, but whatever, an hour and 15 minutes. That's what I meant to say. But we're going to get ready to wrap things up. Next week, tune in. We'll give away a sponsor shirt. What I'm doing starting in November, I'm going to be giving away one of my sponsor shirts. I'm calling it Sponsorship Appreciation. So, like,
All right, I win.
I don't know exactly how I'm doing it yet. I don't know if I'm going to pick a sponsor and say you win this shirt or let you pick a sponsor, but I got to go through all of them. Like, I'm not going to let someone pick the same sponsor. So that's still coming out. I'm still thinking about it. But next week, I'm giving away a T-shirt from one of my sponsors, or maybe even a bag of the chipper, because I talked to Chris from B&S. And he said he liked the ideal of getting someone a block of the chipper in their hand. So if I do B&S, when I do B&S, you have your option of a T-shirt or a block of the chipper, and we'll ship it out to you. Free shipping. We're just supporting our sponsors. So
Nice.
coming out. And speaking of sponsors, we got Chris from B&S, and he brings in Coco to Go and the chipper. Then we got Big D's Pythons and Geckos. He's working on a logo. So by the end of the time that we get through all the sponsors, that he should have his ready towards the end. I got to talk to Eddie about seeing if he has a shop somewhere. I talked to Will.
Oh, he doesn't have a shop or anything like that.
Well, then I'll just get a logo from him, and I'll have someone print a shirt. I'll go to Candy Creation, just send her the logo. If he's all right with it, of course. I mean, I got to speak with Eddie about it. But
I'll just heal mine.
7 Pythons, RGI. We can't thank you enough. You make this doing feel worth it, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
I get something back for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. US Art too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Next week, tune in. Sponsorship appreciation. Another original ideal by me. And until then, don't let your meatloaf.
Later.
Or